Halloween versus holiness. Holiness versus Halloween. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. I got a word for you on this morning. Today is Halloween. It is the one of the most celebrated holidays, even though it's not an official holiday. It's an unofficial holiday for many in the entire country. It is the leading celebrated day for adults, believe that or not. And today is Halloween, and we want to delve into this whole piece about Halloween. You know, when we think about it, they took Christmas out of the schools, but man, knock yourself out about going dressing their child up and sending them off to school today for Halloween. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Friday we talked about it. Today we want to kind of put a period exclamation point at the end of the sentence. And so I want to talk about holiness versus Halloween. Holiness versus Halloween. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Angela, Pamela. How are you all on this morning? Thomas, how are you on this morning? Sean, how are you on this morning? Gloria, how are you all on this morning? What a wonderful morning. Anitra, how are you guys on this morning? What a wonderful morning it is. Had a great weekend. Did you go to church? Shout your church out. Put it in the chat area. What did a man or woman of God preach about in church? Did you go? Did you watch? What did you do? Good morning, Lena. How are you? Good morning, Anitra. How are you? Brother Nesbitt, how are you doing, man? Praying for you. Praying for you as you look at the homegoing of your mom and lifting you and your brother up, your entire family. Good morning, Tally. Tally, how are you on this morning? Diane, how are you on this morning? Varice, how are you on this morning? What a wonderful morning. Good morning all the way from Pakistan. Shajir, how are you on this morning? Haven't forgotten. Don't you worry. Know what we are going to do. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody on this morning? This morning, today is October the 31st. It is Halloween. It's Halloween. And I want to give you some background. Then we want to delve into three things that I want you to remember with respect to today and Halloween. I call this holiness versus Halloween. Holiness versus Halloween. Now, let me give you a little bit of backdrop on what Halloween is all about. Before I do that, just want to just let you know that this day cannot be always a good day because look in Korea right now, over 150 people died in a stampede and a rush in a whole Halloween celebration. Death. That's not holiness. And that's what we want to delve into. What is Halloween all about? You can put it in the chat area, the revelation that you get in the chat area so others can get it. And then please share this. Sown. Sown is the word that the Celtics used over 2,000 years ago in the place we call now Ireland, or the Druids or the Celts would celebrate this day. Now, this day was celebrated as a result of the end of summer and the beginning of darkness. They also believed that on this day, All Hallows Eve, that spirits or ghosts, that's right, dead people will come back to the earth, and the priest of the Druids would then seek them out so that they would not make a rampage of their communities, but give them what they needed to predict the future. Spirits, that's what they believe, that the spirits, people who have long died, their spirits come back, death itself, then take over the earth. That's what Halloween is a celebration of. I want you to get that. Now, in 609 AD, then the Pope at that time called it All Saints' Day, the tomorrow, November the 1st. All Saints' Day, trying to convert this evil day into a kind of a church day and celebrating the death of believers. Okay. All that, in my view, is not worthy of a holy walk with God. I'm not saying don't go get some candy. I'm not saying have the grandkids or the kids get some candy and do all of that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm going to eat plenty of candy myself. I'm not giving out any at my door because I don't do the whole trick or treat thing. I don't do the Halloween thing. I don't decorate. We don't go that direction. That's the whole thing with the lanterns, with the faces and all of that. Spirits come in, then take hold of the lantern, if you will. Or they would burn bonfires to try to keep the spirits away. Now, that's what all of that is about. What is our response to that? Our holy response to that? Three things I want you to grab. Three things I want you to grab. First of all, the context of all of this is found in the text of 1 Peter 1:16. Be ye holy, for I am holy. What does it mean to follow, worship, love, internalize an all-holy God, an almighty God, through his son Jesus Christ? The first thing is this. Our God is a God of life, not death. Why would you celebrate a day that celebrates death when he said, I conquered death? 1 Corinthians 15:55 through 58. I conquered death. I took the sting of death away. Why would you then turn around and celebrate that? Here's the second thing I want you to grab. Our God is a God of light. A God of light. 1 John 1:5 says that God is light, and in him there is no darkness at all. And in him there is no darkness at all. So if I'm going to walk in holiness with God, why would I celebrate a day that celebrates not only death, but darkness? Not only death, but darkness. If I'm going to walk in a holy way with the Lord. Here's the third thing I want you to grab. Jesus came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So if he came that I might have life, why would I celebrate a day that celebrates death? Why would I celebrate a day that says, okay, beckon these spirits back up, dead spirits, and then deal with that? There is no way in the world that I'm going to do that, teach that to my children or my grandchildren or anybody that I'm not doing that because the word says otherwise. When I'm talking about living a holy life, I'm lifting up living a life more abundantly, a God that is the light, that darkness cannot comprehend it, and in him there is no darkness at all, and who sent his son that I might have life and that I might have it more abundantly. Well, what's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway today, whether you're going to work online or Zooming or actually there, when everybody's doing their thing, I'm not saying don't eat the candy. I'm just saying, here it is. Celebrate life, not death. Celebrate life, not death. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. God bless you. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself.